So this is obviously rear-wheel drive. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not an X-drive.
No,
Probably
it's not
can't.
an X-drive,
So how many horsepower? 400.
At the crank, it's 414. So with drive shaft loss, you're probably about 360 at the wheel. The manual, the dual clutches is a little bit because of momentum.
This is a beautiful seat. Wow.
Yeah, it's nice.
So it's not turbo then?
Not turbo? Nope.
Well, you don't need it with the V8. I was just wondering about the hump and the hood.
And that's just to accommodate the size of the engine because they, with the normal 3 Series, it's the inline, right? So to fit into the V8 into this chassis, they had to make a few modifications. One of which is they had to make a bump, which they initially were trying to design out of it. They had someone else say, actually, you know what, leave it in.
Yeah, it actually distinguishes it.
Yeah, it's nice.
Differentiates it.
We're getting up the temperature here before. It's a little bit of a sensitive engine. It's basically a race bred engine, so you have to warm it up before you get going. You can see my rev counter. Right now it's saying like it's really limiting around 7,500, but the normal red line with its under temperature is at 8. Actually 83. So we'll just maybe zip up by the airport and back or something like that. Is that cool with you?
So have you always been a BMW fan?
I haven't. I had a 323. It was my first one.
Yeah.
I had for a bit. And loved it. Like, just loved everything about it. And then always had my eyes on the M3. And so I just saved up until there was enough to get the M3. Shopped around for a bit and I got this one used. You can see it's a pretty good shape. Well, the thing is, most of these, first of all, BMW, they allow for, you know, like the maintenance is all covered, so people are likely just to bring it in because it's covered.
Yeah.
It's free. I mean, you pay for it up front, but
yeah, you're right. So it's 4 years anyway.
yeah. And
So why wouldn't you?
So why wouldn't you? And then, you know, M3 owners, of course, are even more
incredible power.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
And the M button there.
Yeah, we'll get the M button going a little bit. Just wait till she warms up.
So you use it. Handles beautiful.
Oh yeah. So I use it as my daily driver.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Through the winter too?
Through the winter too. Put some winter tires on it. It's great.
You never been stuck in those?
The only place I've been stuck is like in my driveway where I haven't shoveled it yet. We're just sort of bottomed out. It actually handles really well. It's just so balanced.
Yeah.
And you can just put full traction control on, and it does a lot of the nanny work for us. It's nice.
Yeah, I guess that would be the only place. Just coming up the drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need the traction control.
That's with a full back. That's with all those in it too.
Yeah.
It's an extra.
It feels
like,
a lot heavier actually.
Yeah, it's a lot of weight.
So this has got the M button's pushed now, so just make the throttle response a little sharper. The real power band just keeps coming on now. They just keep going and going and going and going and going and going and going. There's 200.
And what's the 0 to 60 in this?
It's 4 and a bit. good. It's good to practice, like, you know, rev match downshifting and stuff like that, and heel toe stuff like this.
Yes. Double the clutch.
Yeah, well, I haven't got good enough to be doing the double clutch stuff yet, but I can, you know, like the heel toe, and you got to rev match it. It just revs too high, you'll just destroy the transmission if you.
Yeah. It's got a really nice
This isn't a drag racer, right? Like, this is like
yeah, it's solid
car.
still.
Yeah. Like, you know, like a souped up Camaro will probably out drag it, but the real beauty is in how it handles. You know, when cornering, amount of grip that it's putting down.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't power shifting there. You can get it to chirp if you're okay, right? Or you can take the traction control off. That's a little dangerous. I don't like.
Yeah, if it's something that if a wheel went or something.
Yeah, if you get a little sideways on a road like this, and for one reason. So, I don't know, I'm not a big, I like to find some corners and go around the corners.
Yeah,
that's kind of where
the handle. That'll have got it dried off anyway.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. It's sort of a half-ass job of cleaning it here.
Oh, it's spotless. Do you clean it with soap or every time? Or?
Well, yeah, I try and use something a little gentler to leave the wax on. I try and wax it once or twice a year, and it just helps keep it cleaner and stuff like that.
It's absolutely spotless.
So I'm sorry to spoil you, because like you go back to
now I'm gonna get into this old tired 328. What did you say your name was?
Ben.
Ben.
Yeah.
You got the power to get across before it comes.
Oh, that grip. That wasn't.
So you got the summer tires on this.
Yeah, I put those on. It was funny. I put them on when we had those couple days where it's like 18, 20 degrees, and so I switched them over, and then sure enough, like on Tuesday it snowed, and so I had to bring the wife's Honda to work that day because I didn't feel like putting the winter tires back on. But just like these aren't like all season tires; these are summer tires. So in the winter time, it's a bit dangerous to do anything silly. They'll just break loose. It'll just be death trap. So I remember the first time I went for a ride in M5. It was at E60 actually. Yeah, the V10, and man, that hooked me. These Beamers are all right.
So that's a V10.
That's the one I liked.
Yeah. I was thinking about the M5. It's it's a lot of car, and it's more luxury. Yeah, you get about 100 more horsepower and stuff, but I don't know. Like, do I need to be faster? Like, what am I doing here? Let's get a little bit. Even this is a little bit ridiculous overkill.
Hey, if you ever need someone to drive it to the dealer for
Yeah. You know where to find you.
Mark, he probably told you he worked there last year.
Yeah. That's great. It's some nice cars.
No, we won't be doing any drag racing.
No.
Oh, these weather tipped.
Yeah, just with the winter, it just destroys. So I'm gonna go scroll. Yeah, I just had to put these in. They have these ones that are made, they custom make it for each of the cars. I think they're worthwhile. Although I still like to get salt around here because they have to have it cut out to a certain distance by the gas pedal because of all that Toyota stuff, So they can't blame the mats for causing the crash.
Good the sun.
Most of it's induction too. Like it's just a stock exhaust, so you're hearing most of the sound from up front rather than in the back, which is what you hear with a lot of the souped-up
I
cars.
suppose you get a lot of people come up beside you at lights and try to race you.
Yeah, and it's usually some kind of souped-up Honda
Yes.
Civic or something like
Honda
that.
Civic.
Yeah, really? There you go.
Oh, thanks very much.
Oh, of course. Nice to meet you, neighbor.
Yes, I haven't been in one of these.
Thank you.
Thanks, good meeting you.
Okay, nice to
Thank
meet
you
you.
so much.
Yeah, we'll see you around. You want to ride back to your car, don't you?
Yeah, I'd love to.